Hi, Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your March 1st to the 15th, 2022 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed and linked in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing all the negativity. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Leo, March 1st to the 15th, 2022, Leo. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Oh, goodness. That's a nice one to pop right out. This one too. At the bottom is our rooted self. The left-hand side is our inner self. The top is our emotional self. And the right-hand side is the public arena, the public self. So let's see what the cards have to say. We have the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands. We have a unity and we have a healing. The Two of Cups is the Minor Arcana Lovers card. The Four of Wands is telling us to honor our story, to rest, to take time, to connect, and that a part of us that has been in hibernation for quite some time is starting to awaken. And we do have the unity of ourselves, the unification of ourselves coming forward in the sense of balance, the sense of healing, the sense of feeling at peace again. We then have our inner self, where we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing us a gift of prosperity, wealth, abundance. And then we have the Queen of Cups, which is water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. There's a real sense of healing coming forward. There's also a real sense of love and guidance. We might actually be meeting a person or know a person who's just very loving and caring and nurturing, and they're going to help us to kind of really see our potential and really plant seeds forward, really move things in the direction that we want them to be. It moves us to our emotional self, which is the Eight of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. The Eight of Cups means we're walking away from what we once thought we would love. There's a really big ending here. And then the Nine of Pentacles comes into play and says, be in the moment and celebrate the prosperity that we have. Celebrate that bounty forward. It moves us to our public arena self, which is the Ten of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. The repeat of the number 10 in the public arena means we've come to a completion of a cycle, especially when it comes to our passion, when it comes to the weight that we're carrying on our shoulders. The Wheel of Fortune is showing things changing. We might feel like we're on a roller coaster ride, but we're also seeing a new door open, a new way forward, things coming forward in a way like we're spinning that wheel, and we don't know exactly what's coming, but we do know that it's about time, and we're like stepping through that portal, stepping through to that place where it's like, this is where I'm supposed to be, but yet this has changed me so intensely. It moves us to our energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. And this is the King of Cups. Now, we have to be mindful of being emotionally manipulated or manipulative during this time, and a sense of just kind of like, if I have the louder voice, then I can be right. And so that's something that we just have to be mindful of being bullied in that way, or, you know, kind of pushing that energy forward onto others. Now we have our Chakra Energy. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. And this is the inner child. This is the heart chakra. And here there is a real sense of healing. There's a real sense of connection, but it's also saying connect with that child that we once were. I love the exercise whenever the inner child comes up in the heart chakra to hold our arms open to that child that we once were and let that child run into our arms, and to hug that child and say, I love you. I'm here for you. I will always love you. I will always be here for you. And I'm connecting with you beautifully and powerfully. At our root, we have that healing, beautiful love coming forward. We have the sense of uniting. We have the sense of understanding. We have the sense of blossoming into our full self as our angels bless us. And as we're having this blessing come forward, it comes as we kind of slow things down. We're not going to be pushing as much as we once were, because we're tired, Leo, and we're overwhelmed. There is a sense here of, I need to honor what I've been through. I need to honor my path, my story, myself. I need to realize when my armor is on and when my armor is off, meaning, am I fully resting even when I'm sleeping? Or is the tension so much that it's robbing me of my sleep? It's robbing me of my energy. It's robbing me of my life even. This sense of it's always one chaotic thing after another. A part of us is awakening, and that part that is awakening has been coming for a really long time, has been slumbering for a really long time, but it has been starting to awaken. And we've been feeling this within us. It's like, ooh, should I move this way, or should I go this way, or should it be like that? And the door is really starting to open. We have the Ace of Pentacles, which again, God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, opening up our doors to prosperity, to success, to bounty. We're going to see this and really feel this as a new chapter starting, as a new way forward, as a sense of dreams coming true, but also as a sense of, these are the seeds that I'm planting. This is what I desire within my life. This is what I need. This is what's important for me. This is where I want to be. It moves us to the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups is love. It's healing. It's connection. It's a sense of the emotions around us kind of not sweeping us away, but being able to stand firm within ourselves, within what we love, even as the emotions are intense. And there really is somebody who steps forward. It's just a very healing, loving person, very quote unquote feminine energy. It doesn't have to be a woman. One of my brothers always comes up as the Queen of Cups because that's just his energy. That's who he is. And so here, just like my mom always comes up as the King of Pentacles. So here, it's just based on that person's energy. And so as we're embracing our love, as we're embracing our connection, we're really showing up. This person is really showing up for us, but we're also really showing up for us in a way that says, I'm emotionally present. And that's going to be really powerful. There's also something that can be nurtured. This could be a child being nurtured within us. This could be being pregnant. This could be, starting a business or something that is nurtured, that brings prosperity, or that, it costs money, right? Having a kid costs money. So there's this real sense of this prosperity, this bounty moving us forward, and in a different way of seeing things, a different way of connecting, even with the world around us. You connect differently. When you're, when you have a child, you look at things differently, or when you're running a business, or when you're, creating something that's really important to you, you start to see things differently. And it moves us to our emotional self. The Eight of Cups is saying we're walking away from what we once thought we would love. It's like, that's it. I'm done. I need to move forward. Now, this could be something like an end of a relationship. This could be a divorce. This could be a changing jobs. But we're going to see a profound ending coming forward. It's affected us emotionally, but we're seeing a new path illuminate its way to us, open up the doors to us. The Nine of Pentacles says, honor your wealth, honor your prosperity, guard your purse. Okay, don't be foolish with your money, but honor the prosperity that we are in right now. Now, this can be something where this could be something where it might feel wrong, like to honor the wealth when, things are so chaotic in the world, or something to that effect. Spirit's saying, stay in this moment because things change. I'm not saying that anything bad is happening, but it's saying that once you have the harvest, right? And then you have to gather the harvest and you have to move things forward. Everything takes work, takes time. So honor this prosperity right now because it is the most bountiful thing for us, and it will raise us up in a very beautiful way. It then moves us to the Ten of Wands. We've put a lot on our shoulders. We are also looking at everything that we're carrying and saying, you know what, now it's time to create. Now it's time. So instead of always carrying the bundle of wood on our back, we're taking down the sticks, we're taking down the branches, and we're starting to create that fire. We're starting to create that passion. We're starting to see things move forward. And what Spirit is saying here is that we could be weighed down by our burdens forever, and all we can see in life is the mud on our shoes. But now it is a real sense of, how do I celebrate? How do I rise? Instead of being held down like Atlas, punished for the rest of our lives to carry the weight of the world on our shoulders, how do I rise to see the sun, to see the blessings, to embrace the prosperity, to know that more is coming in for me? It moves us to the Wheel of Fortune. Everything is changing. And it can feel like we've just spun that wheel and we don't know where we're going to land. And so there's a chaotic element to the change because there's no exact certainty. We want things to be very certain, spelt out a certain way, very, prosperous ABC type of thing. The Wheel of Fortune is showing a new fortune coming forward for us. It's showing us stepping into a new world. It's showing us stepping into a new time, a new season for ourselves. I'm just hearing, what is it, the bird song? For every season, turn, turn, turn. And that's really what's coming forward for us. I think it's the birds. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. But there's this real sense of, there is this change that's leading me forward. And now I get to embrace it. Now I get to be a part of it. Now I get to understand it for me. And it's my time. It's my time to have this change come forward and to not be burdened down all the time. It moves us to our subconscious energy to be mindful of. And it's the Lord. It's being totalitarian. It's having a fierce rule upon us, meaning that this could be our boss that's saying to us, it always has to be like this, or a partner, it always has to be like this. And we're looking at things and we're like, no, I don't. We also have to be mindful not to be totalitarian within ourselves, but we need this room for creation, for, expression. That's going to be very important. It moves us to our subconscious chakra energy, which is communication. And the communication from the throat chakra comes forward. And it's like, I have to speak. I have to speak, I have to hear, I have to connect. And as we're doing this, we're going to see that we're saying truths to ourselves that we have buried for a really long time. We're connecting with people that we've fallen out of touch with, or we've even fallen out of touch with ourselves because it all had to be this way or it all had to be that way. And now we're starting to see ourselves embracing what we want, what we desire, who we are. But we have to say it, we have to hear it, we have to connect. We're also starting to communicate, brilliantly with people around us, but we're also starting to communicate really quite extraordinarily with our spirit guides, with our angels, with this kind of sitting in contemplation and seeing where the heart leads us. It moves us to our subconscious tarot message, which is the Six of Wands. And this is celebration. This is celebration. This is moving forward. This is going after what we want and what we need and really embracing who we are. And instead of saying, oh, I could have done this better and oh, I should have done that better, it's celebrating ourselves for, yeah, okay, we've made mistakes along the way, but look at how I'm moving forward. Look at what I'm going after in my heart and in my life. Look at how I'm building me forward. And that's a big deal. And that's going to be something here that we're really excited about. And so here it's learning how to celebrate us again and doing so with meaning and connection and love. All right, Leo. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power and the prosperity and the intensity of this time. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Leo.